Hi, this is Oddball1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. And I am sure that we are an absolute nightmare to those enemies of ours. Those people pledged to power play factions that we actively kill. Those people pledged to factions that we actively don't like. The squadrons that are on our KOS. Or the squadrons that we tend to murder just because they're fun to murder. To those people, we are, of course, griefers, gankers, scum, they call us all sorts of names. They don't like us because we are a horror to them. We're mean, we're horrible people. We are not very nice, we are naughty. Brep included, but any faction that's, an enemy of ours, they see us in Super Cruise, they see us in System, they tend to not like it, and a lot of the time they try and leg it. But we are not actually merciless murdering killbots. We are actually complete and utterly nice to those people who aren't pledged to the squadrons that we dislike, that aren't pledged to the power play factions that we're not keen on. Those people that are unaligned or aligned with allies or friends or squadrons we don't yet know, if you don't have cargo, we'll leave you alone. And if you have cargo and comply, you won't be harmed. Well, not massively anyway. You might have to reboot and repair a little bit, but only enough to stop you. And in all honesty, we're quite nice to those people. We handle a lot of people we meet with kid gloves. Thanks to Scooby for this footage, by the way. There I am in my little Cobra. I had my view of this as the opening clip, and I think that's about where the opening clip comes in. And Scooby had this footage of it, and just the amount of missiles in the air and the amount of stuff going on. I thought I had to use both clips for it. It's properly funny. But, we have a lot of fun in the Dark Marauders. We hang out in Seoul, we hang out all around the bubble, we choose a system, we'll take it over and pirate it. We'll get a group of us together, go to a system, blockade the start. We quite often get people criticising us for bully boy tactics, or you couldn't do this because of so many of you, but a lot of the time we're in pirate ships, we're in deliberately weak builds that don't work very well on their own. Here I am in my Cobra Mark III, my Cobra Mark IV with no shields. It has 3 fixed missiles, 2 beam lasers, no shields, a decent amount of armor. It's a mugging pirate machine. Scooby is in his Crate Phantom, shieldless. Both of our ships have hatchbreakers, hatchbreaker limpets, collector limpets, so lower armor than we could have. We've also got, manifest scanners on there and things like that. Things to signify that we're pirates. Which makes our ships weaker, and we're already in weaker ships. But that's part of the fun, because, if you haven't got cargo and you're not pledged to a faction we don't dislike, we're not going to kill you, we're going to rob you. This guy was what we deem a non-compliant trader. I think he'd already waked up once, so if you're not going to stop, we are just going to hatchbreaker you. And a swarm of pirates swirling around you, hatchbreakering you, is something that's quite difficult to evade. But he's not harmed in any way. He loses a bit of cargo, and he gets hit with a couple of grom bombs just so he gets stuck in instance with us, so our hatchbreakers can do their work, and that is the extent of it. Luckily in this clip, one of the guys was able to pull the police away. I think it was a Tap Panda or somebody aggroed the police and took them away, because I tell you what, when you're in a shieldless ship, how many police will rip through you very quickly. It's one of the dangers of my little shieldless ships. But here I'm actually in my Comfort and Style Orca, a pirate ship of elegance really. All pirates should have a pirate Orca, because nothing says status, nothing says I care so little about how effective my ship is, how powerful my ship is. I am sat in the luxury of an Orca, and there's a little bong noise every time I hit the boost button. This makes the Orca one of the most joyous ships to fly in Elite Dangerous. And like I say, one of the guys pulled the police away, and we were able to collect our cargo in peace. And that's what we like to do. We like to rob people. We are not gankers, even though a lot of people think we are. And yes, we do hunt in packs when it comes to piracy, but that makes things easier. For example, one person can pull the police away while other people scoop the cargo. One person can type the messages while other people, do the interdictions. It's all about having the right number of people to do the job. I mean, think of it like a bank robbery. Yes, you can do it on your own, and we quite often do pirate on our own, but it's way easier to do with a crew of you. You've got enough people then to watch all the people, make sure nobody becomes a hero. You've got enough people to load up the bags and rush it out of the bank. You haven't got to try and lug it all yourself. I gotta admit, this clip was cruel. Scooby killed this bounty hunter who must have been there ages, but hey, he's a bounty hunter, he's a legitimate target. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching.